Everything is go here. We're just waiting for the cabin pressure to bleed full.
As a kid, I had a lot of moments, especially growing up in the Apollo era. My dad was really into it, so I was aware of everything that was going on. He would, I remember the first landing. He woke us up in the middle of the night, brought us downstairs, and we had to toast the astronauts on the moon with 7-Up. And it was really great to be out of bed that late at night, but that's what it was like when I was growing up. And
we're going to try it. Roger.
I don't think there's ever been a time I have not been interested in astronomy. And as an elementary school kid, I always read science fiction. And that really got me into astronomy, which got me into what I do today, which is optics, telescopes.
All RCU windows are clear.
I remember an uncle of mine bought me a little cheapo department store type telescope, and looking at, I think it was Venus. I think I was looking at Venus one evening, and I remember seeing the crescent in the telescope. But I think one of the most stunning revelations for me as a child, actually adolescent, maybe 16, was the first time I went out into a dark sky. Because I grew up in Hamilton, Ontario, and the local astronomy club there, one of the members I got to know, and he took a bunch of us younger types out to the observing site where they set up telescopes, and it was at that time a relatively dark sky. And I remember looking up and thinking, oh my God, look at all those stars.
Line up on the platform. Put your left foot
there was one moment when I was a teenager, and there was a star party at my high school, and this young fellow showed me a galaxy in a telescope, and he said, all the stars out there? They're all part of our own galaxy. That is a whole other galaxy, billions of stars, and it just blew me away.
Columbia, this is Houston, 1 minute, 30 seconds to LOS. All systems go, over.
I've always been into astronomy. I've never left astronomy for a brief period when I learned to fly back in '98. And but astronomy is actually more like a way of life. It permeates everything that I do, always has, probably always will.
Roger, TV circuit breakers in.
I think everything that we do is enriching. We're enriched by it. And whether it's the flying, the photography, the astronomy, dare I say it, even kids, it's enriching. It really is enriching, and it gives you a perspective that few are fortunate to have, unfortunately. And the only reason why we have them is because we're focused on being able to do it.
I'm going to step off the limb now. That's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind. As the surface is fine and powdery, I can pick it up loosely with my toe. It does adhere